Have you been given this exercise for your hip or groin pain and you feel like it's not challenging or actually it creates pain when you do it? If you're having pain here, here, or even here, we can help you with that, and we're going to show you on this exercise how to modify that exercise into something that's actually useful for you. All we're going to use is a piece of junk mail. I'm Sebastian from Performance Place. I'm part of the locally world famous chiropractors in Costa Mesa, California. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, we do suggest exercise. We are chiropractors here, but we love coaching corrective exercise as a way to help people. We find that hips and groins respond really, really well to these types of exercises with specific coaching. I'll show you what I mean in this exercise here. This junk mail is helpful as what we call an external focus or an external cue. It helps get all of the musculature and the neurological system around the hip to work as a nice cohesive unit versus isolating a muscle. I know the exercise that we first showed, it's to isolate the glute med. Personally, I think it's a waste of time. I think if you get a lot of contraction around the hip and a lot of effort, especially on the back side of the hip, I think you're going to get more than the glute med, the glute max, the glute minimus, and so on, which can be really helpful. All right? So here's how we do this. Normally what we have people do with this junk mail is we want them to focus on the junk mail as if this is actually someone sent us, typical credit card thing. And so normally when we're here with people or we talk to them about it virtually when we're coaching them online, we say that this thing is one of the black cards, all right? It's an application for a black card. It has your name on it. I'm going to register it for you, and I'm going to spend every dollar that you have if I can take it out, all right? If you keep it pinned to the floor, then you stop me from doing that, okay? And so in this version, we're not doing this as the exercise side. We're doing the downside one. So all we're going to do is set up with the knee back just a tad right into here, and we're going to push this thing so hard into the ground that even a hurricane couldn't take it out from underneath my knee. And even when you go down, it's the same thing. The only goal in life is to break that thing down into the mud so nobody can ever get this credit card registered in your name. All right? Up and down, we're going to crack that thing through the floor, push it through the mud, push it to the other side of the earth, or just save it from someone like me, whatever one works best for you, but the focus is on getting that thing down. Normally doing this becomes a lot harder for people. All of a sudden the exercise is really hard on the downside hip, on the backside, and that's what we want. Sometimes people feel it even into here, and usually we take people through about 60% of their full effort. We don't really take a lot of breaks because we're trying to build some stiffness in the area, protective stiffness, not painful stiffness. This shouldn't hurt in the front. It shouldn't hurt any area where you have a major complaint. It should just feel like muscles burning and working, which is what we want. We want the pump, all right? Now, typically after that, we have people do the same exact activity that bothered them in the first place. Walking, kneeling, sitting, squatting. All these things are things that we retest, and if you did that exercise with me, retest it now. Go to the point of 60% or so, pause the video, and squat or lunge or whatever immediately after, and you might notice, wow, that really helps. I can't believe it. And this is what I'm talking about when I say exercise helps, and the way it's coached helps. So if you guys are looking for help, we do have a webinar. It's up in the upper left corner. It covers a little bit more of diagnosis as well as major categories of hip pain, ways to look at certain diagnoses, and usually treatments that help. Me and Dawn did that 20-minute video, and it has more good, up-to-date information on how to recover from hip and groin pain than anything else on the internet. I can guarantee you that. So take advantage of that. It's free, and if you want to work with us, you can see we can do things virtually just by the words that we use. We would love to see you virtually or in person. We can help you, and I don't remember the last hip that we had to send out for a specialist to do something more extreme with. We have a very good success rate with groin pain in the front as well as hip problems in the back. So trust us. We'd love to work with you. reach out. All you have to do is ask, and we're here for you. Like the video, subscribe. See you next time.